Hello, my very dear Sagittarians. This is your reading for the week of July 6th, or when you hear it and it resonates, and it's powerful. The first thing that I heard as soon as I started working with your energy was, and I had to write it down because it was coming in fast, it may be difficult to keep your sunny side up. What you can do instead is count your blessings as a way to stay in gratitude, which is a powerful antidote to anything dark or heavy. Now, as I was working with that energy and I was feeling that energy, I also heard separate yourself from the pack. And what does that mean? What it means, as I'm asking for guidance, is for those of you who are in any kind of situation where you are managing things that feel perhaps overwhelming to you, that have an icky quality to them, a distasteful quality to them, what you're getting here is this. You are different. You're different from other people who've gone through the same kinds of things. You are different from the people that you are going through this with. What is relevant for you in this is to remember, you've got three cards that blew me away. You've got the Power card, you've got the Quantum Leap of Faith card, and you've got the God is head over heels in love with you card. So for me, this is really saying to you, oh, shivers, you have got the power. So the card, this goes so perfectly with what they're talking about with gratitude, because think of power as an energy radiating from the center of your being in a 360-degree radius. It's wise, connected to your higher mind, and connects you to all possibilities. It guides you along the best route, however circuitous, for the highest good of all concerned. And that's important, because if this is taking time and longer, and it seems to be taking routes that are not direct, please, Quantum Leap of Faith. God is head over heels in love with you. Okay? Think of force as an energy that's generated by your personality. It extends from your mind in a horizontal line and is projected in one direction by a mind that sees limited options. Insistence on having a specific outcome may blind the mind to better options. It may be logical but not wise. Here again, I feel compelled to say to you, you are different. You are the one who is looking at power, or who has the capacity to embody your personal sense of power that is coming from the essence of who you are. And you can do that because God is head over heels in love with you. God is head over heels in love with everybody, but not everybody is tapping into it. Not everybody is operating on the idea that there is a benevolent force that is supporting the right route. Not everybody is going to be able to understand that power is something that comes in alignment with the high heart and compassion. That is where true power comes from. Not from the mind, not from the ego, which has a tendency to carry those darker energies. Of course, because we all do, right? But when somebody is leaning on those qualities, the greed, the selfishness, the trying to force a situation, trying to manipulate things, using any of those non-integrous ways of being in order to get their way, they're not supported by the universe. That's not the frequency Source wants for the planet. The whole point is for us to grow beyond those things so that we can all be expressions of that higher frequency and love and honor the planet and everybody in it according to true, unconditional love, compassion, all of those wonderful things that self-awareness and growth bring us to. So what I'm getting with this, my dears, is you position yourself within this energy. You don't worry about what anybody else did, what anybody else got, what anybody else is going to get. You focus yourself in these energies, okay? And remember, count your blessings. If you can't be joyful, if you can't keep your sunny side up, because we don't want you to be false. But what we do want you to do is open to the energy that is associated with the divine, where you can and in what way you can. And for you, if you're really struggling, the only thing you might be able to do right now, or the easiest first step, might be gratitude. What can you genuinely be grateful for? Who and what can you genuinely be grateful for? And it might be what you're learning through a situation. All right? Again, this will not be for everybody. And of course, these elements can apply to a way of thinking in general about life and not to a specific situation or conflict that you're going through. So again, don't try to make it fit if it doesn't, but listen to this in accordance with how it might apply to what your thoughts are, what your experiences have been, and how this might alter your perception of it and how you might deal with those things differently next time. Sag, I'm leaving you with that. Much love. Take care.